Welcome back, CHRISSY CREW, and thank you guys for tuning into another video. And in today's video, we are going to be going over some of the Flower Beauty products that Drew Barrymore has launched. Now, if you don't know about Flower Beauty, it is a product line, a beauty line that was created by Drew Barrymore. And if you guys don't know who Drew Barrymore is, you guys have been sleeping under a rock, because Drew Barrymore has been one of the best actresses in freaking forever. She hasn't been out lately, but definitely 2000s, early 2000s, mid 2000s, she was it. If you guys don't know Charlie's Angels, I don't know where you've been, you're not from here. I have heard of this line before, but I haven't tried anything from it. So I went to my local CVS and picked some items up. She did recently launch them in CVS's. I don't know if they're in other like Rite Aids or other drugstores, but I know they're definitely in the CVS's. So I went to my local CVS and she had so many products. Like, I was so overwhelmed by all the products she had. It was crazy. So I definitely didn't get all of them, because if I got all of them, I would have been freaking like, I probably would have spent like $600, because she literally had so much things. She had eyebrow pencils, eyeliners, blushes, powdered lipsticks. I've never in my life heard of powdered lipsticks. She had powdered lipsticks. I didn't buy it. They didn't have any shades that I would wear, so I didn't buy it. But I'm gonna check if they do have any shades now, because that's very intriguing. I've never heard of a powder lipstick. Don't even know how I would use it. So something to check out. If you guys have a CVS by you, go see if they have that, because that's crazy. Like I said, I didn't get a lot of things. I only got a couple of items. So you're gonna see in this video the items that I purchased, what I feel about them, how I like them. Overall, I love them, and I'm not even gonna go into what I have to say about it, because I've said so much in the video. So before you guys head into the video, make sure you hit the subscribe button so you guys can be a part of the CHRISSY CREW, and give this video a thumbs up if you like this video and you want to see more videos like this as well. And without further ado, guys, let's get into the video and see my thoughts on the Flower Beauty product line. Okay guys, so getting into it, I have already done my eyes today. I did something super natural. I'm not putting on lashes because I really want to focus on the face and the products that we're using today. As described in the intro, we are going to be using the Flower Beauty products. Now, this is a line by Drew Barrymore. I'm honestly not too sure how long ago she came out with it. I've seen a couple of items on YouTube when I've watched a couple of people, but I didn't know that it was as extensive as it is. So I know that just recently, I want to say within the last like maybe like 3 months, it just dropped into CVS's. I don't know if it's in like all CVS's or in all Rite Aids or like all drugstores, but I found mine in CVS, and I know that she just dropped it in CVS. So when I went in, I was like, Jesus Christ, there's so much stuff in this line. Like, literally, she has everything. So what I got today, I got, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 6 items from the collection, and I tried to get things that I know that I was going to use. I tried to get things that I feel like I would use every day. So I already have my face prep with my normal stuff, but I did get a primer from her. So this is the Flower Beauty In Your Prime Hydrating Primer. I do believe she had like a illuminating primer as well as a mattifying primer, but my skin is very dry, so I opted for the hydrating primer. And I did try these products already, because I did try to film this video when I got the products, which was probably like 2 months ago. So I did try them, but I don't remember how they are. I know I did like them, but honestly, I can't really remember how great they were. So this is going to be like a retest for me. So for this primer, it is a little bit thicker of consistency. It's like a light blue shade. It has like a creaminess to it, which I like. I do like gel primers as well that are hydrating, but when I see a primer that's like more on the creamy side, I tend to go for that more, just because I feel like it's gonna really sink into my skin and give my skin that hydration that I need. But it does like melt into the skin nicely. It's not like sticky or anything. Like, it just kind of really moisturizes my face, so I definitely like that. Next, I did also get her foundation. So this is the Flower Get Real Serum Foundation. On the back, it says Serum Foundation, medium buildable coverage, natural radiant finish. And then it also says to shade well. So with this, I do think that I really like this. It was a lightweight consistency. So I'm just going to shake it up a little bit. This is in the shade Ivory L2. I'm just going to put a little bit on my face here. And we're going to take my e.l.f. blender and just start blending it out on my face. I haven't really updated my foundation routine. I haven't been wearing too much makeup. I literally probably put makeup on only when I'm doing my videos or when I want to get a little look out. So far, it matches, like I said, really perfect to my skin. It's very lightweight. It doesn't feel like sticky. It doesn't feel heavy. And it gives it a nice little kind of shine to it too. And I like how it works with my my primers and my moisturizer. Like, you see that it's sitting just like really nice on the face. Normally what I would do also is, not normally, but sometimes I'll go in with like a foundation brush to put the foundation on. But with this, I really didn't want to do that. I wanted to just get it straight on my skin and see how much I could build it up, because typically I don't wear like full coverage foundation. I like a medium foundation. I like something that's super natural. I don't like to be like caked up, honestly. It's not my thing. It's too heavy on my skin, and my skin is a bit sensitive, so I don't like to typically put too much makeup on. I just like to put just enough where it covers whatever blemishes I need to cover, and it looks like a nice flawless finish. But yeah, like I said, I really do like this foundation. I definitely think it's buildable as well because it's so lightweight. Like, you can definitely continue to build it to the fullness that you want. But for me, this is definitely enough. Do you see how it just kind of like melted into my skin? Like, I really didn't have to do too much to it. Like, and I like that. I like a foundation that just really enhances my skin. My skin has not been the best lately. Hormonally wise, my skin gets crazy and I break out all over here. So I have like some bumps and little scarring because I've been popping my pimples lately, which it's not good. I shouldn't be popping my pimples, but I can't sit here with pimples on my face. Like, it's too much. I do tend to go over my lips just to make sure all the areas around my lips are covered with the foundation, and then I'll go ahead and wipe this off. I'm gonna go in with her concealer. This is the Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. Packaging wise, super pretty. All of her packaging really has like a nice chicness to it with that little hint of gold. Like, it feels really kind of like classy to me, and I really like that. This is in the shade Porcelain. I can't really remember her shade range. I feel like the products that were there wasn't a big variety. I don't know if it was because people bought everything or because they just didn't get a lot of products in, but I am typically at the really lighter point of the shade range in the spectrum. So usually all my foundations are in like the ivory, light, fair kind of range. So tip wise, it's like a regular doe foot. It's a little more slanted than your regular doe foot, and it gets like nicely right under the eye. I have been putting a lot of concealer lately, which I'm not happy about because I've never really liked to put so much concealer, but I like how it's been kind of highlighting my under eye, so that's why I've been doing it so much. But this concealer, it has like a little bit of a thickness to it. It's creamy, like it's not like, but it's not like too thick. Like, it doesn't feel like heavy. Blending it out, I can't remember, let's see. It blends nicely right under the eye. I remember I did like the concealer. My under eyes typically are a little bit more wrinkled, so I like to just keep going in back and forth to make sure that the concealer is kind of in between all the lines so that I don't have any like creases. But you see how that concealer blended out? It's really nice. It highlighted my under eye really nicely. It didn't like cake up or anything. Just blended in really nicely with the foundation. And it still looks very natural. It still looks like not heavy, like cakey. It's just very like pretty. Now, you can definitely build this up as well too. Like, you can definitely put more, but this is light enough for me, and I'm not gonna add any more. Now I'm gonna go in with the Flower Light Illusion Perfecting Powder. This is in the shade Porcelain as well. This says, introducing Light Illusion Perfecting Powder, a soft focused blurring powder with a nude skin feel. The silky lightweight formula smooths, evens, and reduces shine with a naturally luminous finish. Blurring pigments instantly diminish the look of imperfections and fine lines. The ultra-fine formula blends seamlessly for buildable coverage, complete with a mirror and sponge for quick touch-ups on the go. So I'm just going to set my face quickly with this. I'm not going to do too much with it. I'm going to take my e.l.f. Powder brush. This came out this year with a holiday collection. I'm just going to spin it around and just dab it into my face, just to set down wherever I put my concealer and foundation. Now moving forward, these are not Flower Beauty products. These are just some of my own products that I like to use. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure she came out with a bronzer, but I didn't pick that up. I'm just going to use my e.l.f. Cream Contour Palette. Please don't mind the mess of this. This is my favorite palette for contouring. I love this freaking thing, so that's why it looks a hot mess. Don't pay any attention to it. I'm gonna go in with this light 2 shades here. And for the brush, this is the BH Cosmetics number 2 brush. This is not a round brush, it's more of like a kind of like oval brush. This is used for contouring, so I'm going to just kind of tap that contour right into my, like right above my cheek area here, and blend it upward and just move it around my face. Being that I already have my hair done, I don't really have to contour too much up on my forehead. Do the same with this side. Normally I like to do my hair after my makeup. I wanted to try a new style today and I needed to do it beforehand. So that's why my hair is done now. When you contour, you want to make sure that you're contouring kind of into your hair so that it all matches. You don't want to have a contoured face and then your hair in the front is all white and you can see like the difference in colors. So you want to make sure you bring that as far into kind of your hairline as you can so that everything looks good. I'm gonna go back in with my sponge and just press it in. I always like to go back in with my sponge. I feel like the sponge really sets the makeup into the face nicely. It really gives it more of that natural effect. Next, for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with the Milani bronzer. This is the Silky Matte 03 Suntan shade. I don't really use this bronzer too much, but I had it in my drawers and I was like, you know what, let's try it out. I haven't used it in a while. I'm just gonna go in with this Moda Studio brush. I'm not sure what number it is, but I like to use this for bronzing. It's like a fluffy, kind of more slimmed down brush, not like a fluffy brush that's rounded. It's more kind of ovalized, which is good for bronzing in my opinion. This has like a coconut kind of smell to it. And I'm just gonna buff that into my cheek. And whatever's left over, I'll move on to my forehead. And of course, again, I'm gonna go on my sponge and just pat it in. As you can see, the foundation still is sitting very nicely. And it just looks like my skin. It really does. I really, really like this. This is something that I would wear every day. Like, if I didn't have to wear a mask every day, I would wear this foundation. Like, it's so lightweight. Like, just look how pretty it is. Like, it's so pretty. I really am surprised at how much I like this foundation. When I got it, I was like, I don't know how it's gonna be, but I love it. Like, I literally will wear this every day. Now, if I want to get like more glammed up, I don't think that this is the option to be like glam. If you really want to look like boom, like a movie star, I think that this is not the option, just because it is very lightweight and it is kind of like a buildable foundation. If you wanted like a more like glam look, I definitely would go with maybe like the NYX Born to Glow foundation, or Milani Conceal and Perfect foundation is amazing. I use that in my kit. I love that in my kit. If you guys have not seen what's in my kit video, make sure you go check that out. I'll leave the link above. But yeah, that foundation is a really like night out great foundation. That one's very buildable. This Flower Beauty one here, I definitely feel like it's an everyday foundation, not something that I would like use to go out in. I wouldn't use this for New Year's. I wouldn't use this for my birthday. This is literally for me like an everyday foundation. So now I'm gonna go in with her blush. Her blush is called Flower Pot Powder Blush, and this is the shade Peach Prim Rose. This is a beautiful peachy shade, like a peachy pinky. Lately, I've been really loving this kind of tone for blush for me. She does have other ones. She has like a more pinky, like a more hot pinky, more mauve-y. But she definitely has like an array of different colors, but this one is the one that I kind of gravitated towards more. I really like the design she has on it. I like that it has the flower imprint on it. Really gives the blush like a nice kind of look to it. It really matches obviously with the name since it's Flower Beauty, so I like the packaging on this one. Go in just with a round fluffy brush, move that around in there, and you see it's not an overwhelming blush. It's just like a nice pop of color on the face. Still keeps the face nice and natural, nice and like toned down, not like too pinky, and that's what I like. Really nice. I already did my eyes like I mentioned in the beginning. I'm not going to put lashes on. For the eyes, I used the Going Coconuts palette. This is from Colourpop. When I first got this, this was like my go-to palette, and then it kind of started to break down on me. I don't know what shade that was. I think some of these shades are mixed up as well. I dropped it and they fell out the pan, so I just added them back into wherever they wanted to be. So for my eyes, I used this shade here. For my crease shade, I used this to kind of smoke out the outer corners a little bit, and then I use this for that shimmer that's on top. I did use it with the brush and with my finger because when I used the brush, it really didn't come off too much, so I used my finger to put it on, and it definitely shone more. So those are the colors that I use. Love this palette. I love Colourpop products. And then for my inner liner, I used the Makeup by Mario Brightening Eye Pencil. I love this eye pencil, so amazing. I did also do a full review on the Makeup by Mario collection, so if you guys have not checked that out, make sure you do. I'll leave the link in my bio for that as well. I'm not gonna go too crazy. I really kind of want to keep it on the natural side, so I'm just gonna go in with my DC lip gloss. I don't know, I think this is Dominique Cosmetics. This is the Lemonade shade. This is just like kind of like a peachy natural gloss. It doesn't give off too much color, which I like. And it smells like cupcakes. It smells delicious. For highlight, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild's Hello Halo Highlight Duo. This is in the shade After Sex Glow. I'm just going to go in with this side here. I love this highlighter. It is very pigmented, super pretty. I'm going to go in just with like a small fluffy brush and just put that on my cheekbones here. Last but not least, I'm going to go in with the Seal the Deal Flower Setting Spray. This is the Luminizing Setting Spray. I do believe she had a mattifying setting spray as well, and just a natural finish kind of setting spray, but I wanted the luminizing one. On the back, I honestly can't even read what it says. The light is like blinding, and these letters are in white, so I'm not even gonna try to read it, but we're gonna go ahead, shake it up a bit because it does have like some separation from being sat down. I'm just gonna spray it real quick. Nice little mist. Honestly, the mist is very light, so I feel like I have to keep going in to even like feel it on my face. But it smells like a little perfumey, little florally, which is pretty, but it's not heavy. Like the mister is really very light, so that's why I'm kind of really going in with it. I see right here, I don't know if it's just the lighting or if the spray kind of melted my makeup there a little bit. Let's press it in. I don't remember the last time when I used the spray if it did this, so I can't recall, but I feel like it kind of like just kind of wet this area a little too much. I don't know, but it's nice. I think it does give it a nice little glow. So that is the conclusion of this Flower Beauty little tutorial. Overall, as you guys can tell by how much I raved about it during the video, I love the foundation, I love the concealer, I love the blush, I even love the Light Illusion powder. The setting spray, I feel like I would pass on the setting spray. I think that there's other setting sprays out there. I like that the spray on top was like a finely mist, but I feel like I had to spray so much on, and then I wasn't like, for a second I thought that it kind of like melted the makeup off, so I didn't like that. I think I would definitely pass on the setting spray itself, but everything else, primer, bomb. Blush, bomb. Foundation, bomb. Concealer, bomb. Powder, bomb. Favorite out of all of them, honestly, all of them. Maybe like this one I could probably pass for it. No, I don't want to say pass. I wouldn't like grab this all the time. I would grab it sometimes, but these four here, yes, highly recommend. I love them. Love. I love how my face looks. I love that it's so natural. I love how it feels. It's not heavy like I've been mentioning. Like, it's just amazing. I definitely recommend them. I definitely want to go out and try more. I want to see what my CVS has left. I don't know if they restocked lately because of COVID. Like, makeup section is not really as stocked and filled as it used to be, so I don't even know what's left there now. I haven't been there in a little while, but I definitely want to try some more products because I love these all. So if you guys were thinking about getting the Flower Beauty, didn't know about the Flower Beauty, now you know about it. Go out and pick it up. I am going to do another look later on, so I'm going to see how this lasts throughout the day. But from what I remember, I think that it pretty much lasted all day as well. Even if it don't, like, I just still really love how it looks, and I think that for what I would use it for, going, if I wanted to go somewhere quickly, if I wanted to just put on a little makeup, just to go out and do anything like regular, normal, yeah, definitely recommend it. Even if it was to come off at the end of the day, I wouldn't even care, because like this is just like an everyday makeup. This is just like a throw on. I need to look a little more polished than what I already do, kind of thing. It's like I said, it's not something that I would glam up with, but it's definitely something that I would use every day. Now the concealer I would use to glam, the blush I would use to glam, and the powder probably not. So I think the foundation and the powder are my everyday kind of things. The concealer and the blush I would definitely use for everyday, and I will use it for glam. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I am so happy that I've done a face video for you guys. A lot of my videos, or most of my videos lately, have just been the eyes, so I'm happy that I got to show you guys how I do my face. Also, let me know if you guys want to see anything different, maybe like my favorite lip products, like a favorites kind of video. Let me know with that as well in the comments below. If you haven't already subscribed to the CHRISSY Crew, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button before you go. Also give this video a thumbs up. I hope you guys have a very happy holidays, whatever it is that you guys celebrate, whether you're with your family, whether you're Zooming with your family, whether you're home with your loved ones, whatever it is. I hope you guys enjoy, and I will see you guys in my next video.